So right now I'm working on a golf video, just kind of finish up my monthly retainer. And then we're also going to be doing an NFL video. I shot a charity event last Saturday, so I got to finish that up as well. And then as far as the rest of the day goes, I mean, gonna hit the gym, and then I have some calls later today just to kind of fill the dates up for May. And then as well as just try to close a few other clients. So take you along. Then as far as 2024, are there any events that you'd like me to like kind of look at the dates or block out? I know Croatia might be one of them, depending on coverage and resources for you guys, but just so I can kind of block out some dates.
Yeah. Well, let me just give you the dates
of
those tournaments, just so you have them.
Cool. Realistic expectations for me. Is that something that's on the table, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. If we were to do full coverage of these events, we'd cover your expenses.
Okay. Cool.
And then we could talk about what the cost would be for those videos.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I needed to block those dates off, or if it was even in talks, if you guys, wanted us out there or whatever it was. So just wanted to get that on the board or not. But yeah, dude, that's actually a couple weeks away.
Less than 2 weeks away, actually.
So I'm gonna let you guys figure out logistics, if you guys have the budget, whatever you need, and then obviously maybe you, me, and Jeremiah and Kyle, or just me, you, and Jeremiah can hop on a call later this week, depending on what it looks like for you guys, because obviously being your first tournament out of the country, I think that'd be something huge to document for you guys. So it's 8:15 a.m. I'm gonna make some breakfast, drink some orange juice, and then we have a call at 9 to see if we will be flying out to Croatia/Maryland. Those dates kind of go back to back in middle of May for a client, and then I got to figure that out first, and then see what those dates line up if we do both trips or not, because I also have the NCAA. They have an event in Orlando that they would like me to shoot as well. So if I can't do, the first priority, which is those Croatia and Maryland trips, then obviously I will be taking the NCAA trip. So hopefully we can snag one, or if not all of those projects. That would be super sick. And yeah, we'll go from there.
As soon as I know, you'll know as well.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Shoot you a call. I'll make sure that we plan as early as we can to execute.
Okay, and then is everything like budget-wise looking all right for Maryland, or?
Yeah. I'm just I have to get a look at how many games we're covering each day, so we could get a better gauge at where are we at in terms of both parties.
Cool.
What we need and what we need fulfilled, and what would that be exactly?
Okay.
And then with that, we could go ahead.
Okay. Forward. Sweet. All right, I'll lock in those dates, and then just keep me posted.
Sounds good.
Dang, my exposure was through the roof. Sounds like we just closed a 5K deal, and those days are the 10th through the 14th, or I guess including the travel days, maybe the 9th through the 15th, however that works out. So that's going to be in Maryland, covering a big soccer youth tournament. And then we were also discussing the possibility of traveling with them to Croatia, which is actually the 15th through the 19th. So not sure how that would really line up. I'd probably have to outsource another videographer to cover for me while I go to Croatia with them. But it's the same organization, so they kind of know what they're getting into. So I'm not leaving anybody astray. But that also helps me out for the NCAA project, because that is the 17th through the 25th. So I can kind of look at that separate without having to look at overlapping days or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the schedule, see what we got, see if I can outsource some stuff or even bring in some help for the NCAA project, and go from there. So overall, that call went really well. And I think, like I said earlier, I gotta set up now, pack all my bags for this creative mastermind interview. And then straight from there, I'm gonna be going to Max's game in Lakeland, and then that'll be the work day. So got a pretty busy day ahead. Don't really want to vlog any of the mastermind shoot just because it's going to be very boring. Just this guy talking straight to camera for his business and mastermind for about 4 to 6 hours. So I don't really want to film any of that. I might film the setup, but that's also my first time working with that client, so I don't want to, you know, bring YouTube and vlogging around. I want to make sure I'm professional and getting his needs taken care of first, and then maybe later down the road we'll introduce that. And then straight after that, I think that should be a hard cut at 5. Then I have maybe a 45-minute, depending on Tampa traffic, hour-and-a-half drive to Lakeland when Max's game starts at 6:30, and then that game should take about 2.5 to 3 hours. Be back at my place at around 10, get some sleep, and then head to Fernandina, Amelia Island in the morning. So
completely forgot to film me and Max's game, but that went well tonight. Got some cool footage and photos of Max, but just wanted to hop on here and kind of give you all an update on some deals that have fallen through. So obviously you guys saw me on the call probably 12 hours ago. I'm not sure what time it is. Probably 12 hours ago. Verbally closing a 5K deal. And just as quickly as one can get closed verbally, one can get taken away verbally. So I got a call in the middle of my first gig, which was the creator class kind of interview style video. I got a call right after that finished up, basically saying like, hey, we just don't have the budget for it. So the funds didn't come through basically. So that sucked, obviously. That would have been a huge help to, you know, my month financially, especially for next month. But that's just what it is. So I was kind of debating on whether or not I would obviously give that perspective as well. But I mean, if I'm going to commit to vlogging and showing you guys the real deal, then, you know, I got to commit to vlogging and show you guys the real deal. So obviously it sucks, but you just got to move on. You know, find another way to sling the deal. If you can, you know, sling it another way, whether it's, you know, for less deliverables and a lower price, or obviously just keep the relationship for, you know, future business deals. So that sucks, but gonna take it with a grain of salt, gonna move on, you know, learn from it, you know, and just go from there. So I am at a gas station right now, filling up, probably about 30 minutes away from home. Gonna finish editing tonight, and then tomorrow we hit the road. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
We are going to take some photos for a luggage company. And need to do some. Here's the bags they gave me. This one.
Big influencer guy now.
Duffel bag. What? This big old rolling duffel bag. The wheels are like butter on it. And then I loaded it with towels to fill it up so it looks full, like you're going somewhere, but I'm not actually. And then they gave me this backpack too. So, thank you to them for sending me some free stuff.
Oh, I hear a motor coming up the coast.
Okay, let me win. You're good.
You know I've seen all the cities that I find this most. There's a girl down in the valley.
Did you get the birds in the back? Tell me you got them.
Oh, we can push fast forward on it, love, success, and rock and roll.